Beauty and wellness are not separate.
No.
They are two sides of the same woman. And one of the first things that I started noticing when I was taking care of patients day in and day out is that this whole aging thing is coming, right? And particularly menopause. And I felt very unprepared for that. And so I went and got certified, and I understand it, but I thought to myself, hold on, this sort of deserves its own moment and its own provider.
Yep.
It would be hard for me to do your aesthetics and then meanwhile talk about the what, like it would just be, it felt like, all right, this deserves its own specialty. And so that's where I thought to myself, if this is the true connection, because it also impacts the skin. So of course, skin is my specialty, but that gut health, hormonal health, peptides are huge. And so bringing on this wellness component felt like a full circle moment where now we can really take care of the patient in its full capacity. And I think what's so wonderful about the wellness program is that when patients come for their appointment, the appointment is whatever you want to talk about, right? So when you go to your primary care doctor, it can be so hard. They have to hit all these checks and make sure, the insurance stuff. And that when I was talking to Dr. Zarella about joining us, I said, what are your goals? And she said, you have no idea how many years I sat there when a patient would bring up something like menopause, and I would be looking at the clock like, I only have 5 minutes left to talk to her, but I really want to talk to her about this. She deserves to at least get education on it and get some options, but I don't have time.
Yeah.
And so we do an hour and a half with her. She wants to hear your story from birth to today. I mean, it's a fascinating feature. Like, it's a fascinating journey to sit through an appointment with her. And it's interesting how she can pick up on these little details that you don't think mean anything, right? I was, this, that, but it does. There's so much significance.
This is Unlikely Bosses.